All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're talking overnight masks, and I'm sure you guys have at least heard of these, maybe even tried a few.
Definitely a popular topic. Lots of questions out there, so I'm excited to dig in.
Yeah, we always do our homework. So for this deep dive, we went through articles from Spavelous online magazine, Birdie, ELLE.
Stylist, People, even Vogue, L'Oreal Paris, and Hello Glow.
Trying to cover it all. So hopefully you'll walk away feeling like you really understand not just what these masks are, but like really how they work and how to use them to like really up your skincare game.
For real.
So let's get into it. First things first, why are overnight masks like the thing right now? What makes them so effective?
Well, they're kind of like this secret weapon that takes advantage of what your skin's already doing while you sleep.
Okay, that makes sense. Like your
Yeah.
body repairs itself overnight, right?
Exactly. And that includes your skin. It's like your cell turnover increases, blood flow gets better. Everything's just like supercharged for repair.
So the skin is basically like primed and ready to absorb all the good stuff.
Exactly. And one thing that really blew my mind was that skin cell production can actually like double between 11 p.m. and midnight.
Wow, double. That's wild.
Right. And it's not just about more cells. It's like the quality of that renewal might be at its peak during that time. So using targeted treatments like overnight masks, it just makes sense.
I'm starting to see why people are obsessed.
And there's more. Overnight masks act like this protective layer, so they lock in moisture so it doesn't evaporate while you sleep. And because the mask is on all night, the ingredients can really like penetrate and do their thing.
Oh yeah, that skincare meal prepping thing from Spavelous.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And don't forget, your body temperature is a bit warmer at night, which can help those ingredients absorb even better. Plus, you're not dealing with all the daytime stuff like sun and pollution. Your skin's just chilling and healing.
Cute recovery time. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're sold on the why, but how do we choose the right mask? There are so many options.
So many, it can be overwhelming. That's where understanding ingredients comes in.
Right, so like what should someone look for if their skin's main issue is dryness?
Hyaluronic acid is your best friend. It basically acts like a sponge, drawing moisture from the air and from deeper layers of your skin to the surface.
Oh, so it actually pulls in moisture.
Yeah, it's awesome like that. And then you've got ceramides, which are like the glue that holds your skin cells together. They help strengthen your skin barrier so that moisture doesn't escape.
Double whammy. So what about for that dull skin look, when your complexion just needs a little pick-me-up?
For that, vitamin C and niacinamide are your go-tos. Vitamin C is a powerhouse antioxidant. It brightens, fades hyperpigmentation, and evens out skin tone. And niacinamide, it's a form of vitamin B3, and it also helps with brightening, evening texture, minimizing pores.
Multitasking ingredients, I like it. Now, aging, that's a concern for a lot of us. What can an overnight mask do there?
For aging, you want retinol and peptides. Retinol is a vitamin A derivative, and it's known for boosting collagen production, speeding up cell turnover. That helps with firmness and reducing fine lines and wrinkles.
Retinol, the gold standard.
And peptides, they're little chains of amino acids that can also signal your skin to make more collagen and elastin. Think of them as building blocks for firm skin.
Got it. Now, this might be a weird one, but what about acne? Can you use overnight masks if you're prone to breakouts?
Absolutely. Just look for masks with salicylic acid or tea tree oil. Salicylic acid is a BHA, a beta-hydroxy acid. It can really get into those pores, break down oil, and unclog everything.
Oh, that makes sense. Like it actually cleans out the pores.
Right. And tea tree oil is naturally antibacterial and anti-inflammatory, so it calms breakouts and can help prevent new ones.
Targeted overnight treatment. I'm loving this. So it's not just about ingredients. They're also like specific types of masks, right?
Right. Like you mentioned, there are hydrating masks, brightening masks with vitamin C, anti-aging masks, and calming masks for redness and sensitivity.
So many options.
That's the beauty of it. You can pick and choose based on what your skin needs that night. Dry, tight skin, go for a hydrating mask with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Dullness, vitamin C mask it is.
And if I'm feeling a bit sensitive,
Reach for a calming mask with chamomile, aloe vera, or allantoin. They're super soothing.
it's like having a personalized spa treatment every night.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to pay attention to your skin. Is it dry from the winter weather, stressed out from work? Adapting your mask choice based on what's going on is key.
It's like listening to your skin. Okay, so we've chosen our perfect mask. How do we apply it? Just slather it on before bed.
Not quite. Think of it as the final step in your nighttime routine.
Yeah.
Cleanse, apply your serums, let them sink in, and then the mask goes on.
So cleanse, treat, mask. Got it.
Exactly. And with the mask, a little goes a long way. A thin, even layer is all you need. Too much, and it'll end up on your pillowcase.
Silk pillowcase, problem solved.
Exactly. Also, give it about 10 to 15 minutes to set before you hop into bed. And you can be strategic, like apply a bit more to dry areas like your cheeks and a little less to oilier areas like your T-zone.
Targeted application. Makes sense. And just to be clear, we're not using these masks every single night, right?
Not necessarily. It's more like a boost, maybe once or twice a week.
A treat for the skin. So what about DIY options? Any good homemade recipes out there?
Absolutely. DIY masks are a fun and affordable way to really cater to your skin's needs.
I love that idea. Give us some recipes.
Okay, for dry skin, try honey, mashed avocado, and a few drops of jojoba oil. Honey's a natural humectant. Avocado's full of fatty acids, and jojoba oil mimics your skin's sebum. Super hydrating.
Yummy and good for you. What about for dullness?
Yogurt, a pinch of turmeric, and a tiny bit of lemon juice. Yogurt has lactic acid, which gently exfoliates. Turmeric brightens, and lemon juice evens tone. But be careful with the lemon, it's strong. Always patch test first.
Noted. What about sensitive skin?
Soothing combo. Oatmeal, aloe vera gel, and cooled chamomile tea. Oatmeal is anti-inflammatory, aloe is hydrating and calming, and chamomile is a classic soother.
Sounds so relaxing. And for anti-aging.
Mashed banana, rosehip oil, and vitamin E oil. Bananas are full of antioxidants, rosehip oil is great for regeneration, and vitamin E fights free radicals.
These are awesome. Can you save any leftover DIY masks?
You can store most in a clean container in the fridge for a day or two, depending on the ingredients. Just watch for anything perishable.
Perfect. So we know how to choose and apply our masks, but how do we make this a habit? We all want those long-term benefits.
Consistency is key. Start with once or twice a week. Make it a ritual, like a Mask Monday.
Love that. Mask Monday, it's a date.
Make it part of a relaxing routine, maybe after a bath or with some music, and keep track of how your skin reacts to different masks. You might even want to rotate between different types for a well-rounded approach.
A whole mask schedule. I'm in. But what about those times when things go wrong? Like, what if my mask gets all over my pillow?
Try applying it a bit earlier to give it time to absorb or use less product. And that silk pillowcase really does help.
Makes sense. What about that sticky feeling some masks leave?
Use less or try a gel-based formula. They tend to be lighter.
What if I break out after using a mask?
Always check the ingredients. If something's clogging your pores, that could be the culprit. Reduce how often you use it. And if it keeps happening, that mask might not be for you.
Good advice. What about pilling?
Make sure your serums are completely dry before applying the mask and pat it on gently instead of rubbing.
Great tips. And one last thing. Our skin changes with the seasons, right? Do we need to switch up our masks throughout the year?
Absolutely. In winter, go for rich, hydrating masks with ceramides, shea butter, hyaluronic acid. They protect that barrier against the harsh, dry air.
Winter skin needs all the help it can get.
For sure. Then in summer, switch to lighter gels with aloe, cucumber, or watermelon. Nice and refreshing.
Sounds perfect for summer. What about spring and fall?
Spring is a good time for gentle exfoliation with fruit enzymes like papaya or pineapple. And in the fall, after all that sun exposure, focus on repairing with antioxidants like green tea, resveratrol, or vitamin E.
So paying attention to what your skin needs at different times of the year. Got it. So big picture, what should we take away from all of this?
Overnight masks are amazing because they work with your skin's natural rhythms. You can really tailor them to your needs, and they're a simple way to add a boost to your routine.
They really make beauty sleep a reality.
Exactly. Start simple, once a week. Choose a mask for your current skin concern and see what happens.
Love it. Thank you so much for all the info.
You're welcome.
And to everyone listening, think about this. What if taking care of your skin at night wasn't just about products, but about understanding your skin's own natural process? Maybe it's not just about better skin, but about a whole new approach to self-care. Sweet dreams, and here's to waking up with glowing skin.